I'm Ryan.
And I'm Marcus.
And together,
we're on
Northwest Sports Fanatics. Today's topic here today is going to be the 2013 NFL Draft that just happened, and we're going to go with me and Marcus's top 5. And this year, we didn't have an RG3 or an Andrew Luck, but what we did have is some quality offensive linemen that could be future perennial Pro Bowlers for years to come. We got Eric Fisher, number 1 pick, and Luke Joeckel, number 2 pick, left tackle from Central Michigan and Texas A&M, respectively. What do you think about that, Marcus?
I think with Eric Fisher, he's a great prospect. He's coming from a smaller school. He's crazy athletic. I can't remember seeing a big offensive lineman as this athletic as he is. He's real aggressive in the run game. He has nimble feet, and he plays with a aggression and a passion that you would like from your left tackle.
I think his new nickname might be the Big Nasty, because when you look at him, he just looks like he's nasty and he's ready to hurt somebody. So you know he's going to be a great player. I like both of them. Obviously, Fisher's going to be going to the Chiefs. They had the number 1 pick. Look for them to maybe make a little playoff run. And then the Jags, they got a lot of room to grow. They're going to be a team that's up and coming over the next probably 4 or 5 years. But with Joeckel, they got someone that's a smooth player, should be around for years to come. If they play 10 years, how many Pro Bowls do you think that these two players can make?
I'd say 5.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about 5 Pro Bowls, if they stay healthy, and hopefully we'll have a great offensive lineman for years to come. Next player we want to go over, Tavon Austin. Mr. Highlight Reel, West Virginia wide receiver, going to the St. Louis Rams. What do you think about him?
Yeah, Tavon Austin is real explosive. He's going to be a great special teams player for them as well, returning kicks. He's going to be in the slot. I think he was the most exciting playmaker in this upcoming draft.
I agree, and I see a real comparison, DeAnthony Black Mamba Thomas and Deshaun Jackson on the Eagles. You could run that, that spread option. You could run that, read option. You could do a lot of things with these type of players like that, and I really like Tavon Austin. I think he could be a great player.
And one of the things I also like about Tavon Austin, for the Rams, they didn't have that player that can take the ball to the house anytime he touched the ball. And now Tavon Austin gives them that added dimension to their offense to help Sam Bradford out there.
And a side note, his best friend, Stedman Bailey, he got drafted by the Rams too, so having them together, that's a great little fit for them. And next player I want to go over here is going to be Georgia, Jarvis Jones. Jarvis Jones is a great player, outside linebacker. Steelers, James Harrison comparison. What do you think about him?
Jarvis Jones, he's real tenacious. Hustles after the ball at all times. The play is never over with him, and I think he's going to a perfect situation with Mike Tomlin and that Pittsburgh Steelers defense there. So it kind of suits in real well with his skill set.
One thing I like too is Charles Peanut Tillman from the Bears. When you see him play, he likes to punch that ball out, and he plays the same way. Jarvis Jones, I think he can do that on that level. They say he can't run, he's not fast, but I think he's got all heart, and you watch out for him. Even though James Harrison's not there anymore on the Bengals, he's going to be a name that you remember on the Steelers for years to come.
Yeah, Jones kind of dropped a little bit because of the spinal stenosis injury that he had going back to USC, but he's been cleared, so everything is a go. They kind of had concerns about his slow 40 times, but to me, 40 times don't make the NFL player, and I think he'll be great.
Yeah, I would totally agree. Next player, Utah, D-tackle, star, Latua Lele. This guy is great. I see a little baby Haloti Ngata on this guy. D-tackle for the Panthers. I think he's real aggressive. He has really great footwork. He's going to really cause havoc for centers and guards as years to come. What do you think?
I think Star is going to wreak havoc, like you said, the little Ngata comparison. I don't like to say this because I'm a Redskin fan, but he kind of reminds me of a young Albert Hainsworth back when he was still with Tennessee, and he was disruptive, and the strength and his ability to get after the quarterback, as well as help clog up the offensive line and stop that run game.
Yeah, and I think Starr, to me personally, if he stays healthy for the whole season, Defensive Rookie of the Year wouldn't be an impossible feat for him. I think he definitely would have a chance to be in that running. And you watch out for him as we move forward. And then with those players being said there, I think honorable mention, we'd have to go through Clemson, DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins is awesome. To me, he's the best route runner in the draft, and he also has the best hands. He's going to a perfect situation there where he has Andre Johnson's, where he can kind of be a mentor, get mentored from Andre Johnson, and he can learn the ropes.
Yeah, I agree. Best hands, best route running. I definitely see the Roddy White comparison. I totally agree. And then the last person that we want to put on this list that we can't forget about is UW, Washington, cornerback, Desmond Trufant.
Yeah, Desmond Trufant. He has the family lineage there. His brother Isaiah. Of course, we know Marcus from the Seahawks. He's a bigger corner, 6 foot. He's strong, powerful. Very fast too. He runs a 4.3, and I think he's going to be real good playing alongside Santi Samuel in Atlanta.
I agree, and I think the Janoris Jenkins comparison. You probably didn't hear Janoris Jenkins last year on the Rams, but if you look up his stats, you'll know who he is as we move forward. And I think this might be the Janoris Jenkins of the draft as we move forward. So these are our top 5. You know, as we go forward with a couple honorable mentions, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Go to our website on Facebook, watch us. And like I said, we appreciate all the support.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.